Hello viewers, welcome to another edition of War Robots Test Server. This is 2018, April 21 to 22nd, and we are seeing version 3.9.0, package 441. In this demonstration, there's the new robot Bulwark. Everything is at level 8, by the way, weapons and robots. You'll see the durability here. It says 111,000, but it's 137,000 according to the specifications in email. Speed 39, so presumably 40 at top speed at level 9. The ability, it doesn't have a always operational physical shield or always operational energy shield. What it does, it switches between the two. So it's quite unique, as it says in the description. So normally it has a physical shield, and then when you activate the ability, it switches to an energy shield. But that only regenerates when the ability is disabled. It goes back to the physical shield. I've loaded it with a number of test weapons. The new weapon, the Exodus, which is essentially, it doesn't have much of a description here at all. It's essentially a 300-meter weapon. It presumably reloads while firing, and it's essentially a heavy version of the Orkan. All right. So I put that on the Bulwark. Also placed 2 Thunder in the Bulwark. We'll see how that works. 2 Zeuses on the Bulwark. See if you can switch from one type of shield to another and how that affects the Zeus play. And then we were going to try the Exodus weapon, the heavy version of the Orkan, as I mentioned, on the Carnage. You need to be able to close into the enemy quite fast, unlike the Fury, which is quite slow. And the energy shield will hopefully help. There's also the Spark. There's not much of a graphic here at all, and no description, but you can see the graphic of the weapon displayed, kind of like a bluish. Looks a little bit like the Magnum, but it's different. It does less damage at 600 meters. That's range. More damage at 350, and much more damage at 0 meters. And essentially, it is like the light version of the Scourge. Alright, so let's get started. I'm going to play rather quickly, and not... oh, why is it just displaying the Facebook game room? That's kind of odd. Alright, so let's get started. So you can see here it's a physical shield. That's in place. And then I gotta close into... oh. Huh. Okay, well this is odd. This is very odd. I can't seem to... okay, I'm using an emulator, Nox emulator, but I cannot seem to control the... there's no movement dial here, so I can't seem to see. I can activate the ability. Okay, so I'm gonna have to quit, unfortunately, because I don't have and if I use the WASD keys, I actually cannot control. Okay, so let's try this again. Let's see if we get a movement dial. Don't think so. Yeah, we're missing a movement dial again. If I use the WASD keys, I can't move the robot at all. So the Android operating system just isn't working here. I can fire. I can fire all weapons. The special ability, now it's the shield. But I can't seem to move. Now others can, so I wonder what's going on here. Left mouse button. Tab. Yeah, I don't seem to get a dial here at all. So something's really wrong. Don't get a movement dial. and I can't use WASD at all. Okay, we'll have to leave battle. Then just show you the firing of the weapon, I suppose. That's all I can do. Yeah, so here's the... Can't even fire the weapon. Maybe I need a target. Can't press space. There's no movement dial. Wonder where the other people are getting the movement dial. Alright, well, I guess this concludes testing. This has been Robots Test Server, version 3.9.0, package 441, 2018, April 21st and 22nd. I have to report this bug.